Professor K.V. Ramachandran, the Vice Chairman of Planning Board, dear dignitaries on the dais, and my dear friends. When my son completed 10th standard, I wanted to send him to a school which had cricket as the main intention and studies that parallelly goes along with that. I tried for this all throughout the country, but I failed. But of late, in Kerala, what I've seen is there is a school which has got football as the center of the theme and studies goes parallel. But if you have to be there, you have to pay 2,50,000 rupees a year. The school is full, the school management is making good money, and that is where the new sign of sports economy in Kerala is signaling. I would say that I need to appreciate the government of Kerala for taking this wonderful initiative of being the first in the country to do a summit on what best we can do as far as sports is concerned. For anything, we need a master plan. The one good thing which is happening on the first floor of this hall is every association, every sports association in the state is presenting their 5-year plan. I'm not saying that it's going to be 100% perfect, but it's a good beginning, which will pave way for the government to understand what is the gap and where government need to act. I would say that government should not put money into infrastructure or things like that. They only need to create a conducive ecosystem so that sports happens on a normal way and it happens on a regular way. If I may tell you, we have our Cochin International Airport built probably 20 years back. Those investors are getting 25% returns on an year, on an yearly basis. 25% return. The non-resident Keralite remittance to the state, if I am not mistaken, is to the tune of 75,000 crores. Where is this money going into? Bit of money, major portion of the money goes into consumption. But beyond that, it is put into places where nothing productive happens. People buy land, people will create building, and some buildings might give them rental income, but otherwise, if you travel from one end to another of Kerala, you will see that none of these investments are making money. So when we talk about compounding rule, if you have a 10% return on a yearly basis, by 7.2 years, your 100 rupees should become 200. And I'm telling you, this is one vertical where it is not 10%, it is going to be more than 20% of return, which makes your 100 rupee going to be 200 in 3.8 years. So that is the opportunity in front of us. In football, what we see is that, wherever you look at, there is money. You talk about marketing, this gives better engagement than a TV advertisement. In TV, if you put an advertisement, you spend 35,000 rupees for 10 seconds, whereas if you put 35,000 rupees into sports, it's going to be a year-long engagement. It is not just vanishing in 10 seconds, it's going to be year-long. So that sort of marketing opportunity is in front of us. We have, if you look at ISL, if President knows it, in ISL, 45% of the viewership comes from Kerala. Kabaddi League, 5-year Star Sports commitment is 900 crores. Just think about Kerala as a football, the place of football. We creating 1,000 to 5,000 crores just from within Kerala on the broadcasting right is not, it is in the immediate future. It is not a dream that can not be achieved. So we have opportunities in marketing, we have opportunities in creating value by way of putting money into infrastructure. I agree to Mr. Raghavan that stadiums are not there to be put in as a monument wherein you probably use it for 1 or 2% of the overall year. It has to be a community center. There are opportunities for us to create that sort of facilities in the state. Coaching, 1,000 panchayats. I'm just talking about football alone. You have 1,000 coaches doing 50 training in a month, having 50 trainees in a month can easily create 100 crores of rupee. And that is slowly happening. Earlier people used to do it for free, but now they understand that if it has to be a sustainable model, fees need to be charged. And that has come to 1,000 to 1,500 rupees per month, which is again getting into the 100 crore mark. When you have all these things, refereeing will also going to be the need of the hour. So that is also an opportunity where we need to improve the number of referees in the state, not just for football, for other games also. Sports governance. Generally, so that's the good thing which is happening as of now. The master plan will bring in some sort of discipline in what need to be done in the future. Governance has got lot of importance, and we need people to do and run the show. And that is also an opportunity where lot of job opportunities comes in. You create academies, you create talent, but then how do you try the metal? For trying the metal, you will have to have competitions. And that is what is the overall objective of every association has to perform. Associations has to make sure that maximum competition has to happen. And only from that, we will be able to do better scouting. In Kerala football, we have initiated a plan to go with 2,100 new matches in this year. So this 2,100 matches, we will be scouting around 1,400 kids, and those 1,400 kids will be trained free of cost. And from this 1,400 kids, we are again scouting another 200, which goes into Super Elite Academy. Again, it is free of cost. But these 200 kids are going to be the kids who are going to be the future players for the I-Leagues and the ISL. This is what from Kerala football we are trying to do. I'm pretty sure that, it's slowly getting, the snowballing is happening. The change is happening. We need to take advantage of this. We all talk about innovation. Economy is generally based on consumption. But whereas here is an opportunity where you can make use of the energy of the youth, converting that into productive purposes, converting that into areas where we will be in a position to create an overall well-being of the people. So this is what the end objective of this entire summit is all about. I wish this summit all the best, and thank you very much for the time given. Thank you.